Yo, not everything that glitters stays gold. Sometimes it rusts with the pressure, sometimes it grows bold. I watched the king lose his grip on a block. Started with jewels and a dream, ended locked in a box. Used to move like a ghost, smooth through the heat. Now his name just echo in abandoned streets. He told me, youngin', don't chase what fades, but his wrist still froze and his morals decayed. Cash came quick, but the soul got taxed when the love turns fake and the knives come fast.
There's cracks in the crown, tears in the throne. Every street got a king, but they die alone. The glitter, the gold, the pain, the weight. Still, we chase it all till it's too late.
I used to ride through the night on a page and a prayer, scribbling scriptures while the block said beware. My thoughts like jazz, no hook, just riffs. Street tales over snares, I let the loop lift. Soul food verses, plated in rhyme, cooked in the kitchen of a tortured mind. No gimmicks, just truth in a rugged format. My pen's a throwback, dipped in boom bap. It ain't about crowns, it's about the weight you carry under them. The silence in the storm, the lessons from the loss. Yeah, they see the leather seats, not the bruised ambition. The scars on the soul from the broke conditions, where rent came first and hope came last, and the dice rolled daily on a prayer's behalf. I spit for the loners, the thinkers, the ones who wrote pain in the margins while the system won. You hear glitz in the chorus, but the verses are gray. This the soundtrack of ghosts that ain't fade away. Switch pace, I remember rooftop sessions. No applause, just wind with the city humming slow like a violin. I was built on Nas tapes, sermons from Ray that corner preacher wisdom on a windy day. Look, you can polish the chain, but the rust still shows if you traded your roots just to stunt and close. So I rhyme with intention, every bar's a confession, every line stitched deep with the weight of a lesson.
There's cracks in the crown, tears in the throne. Every street got a king, but they die alone. The glitter, the gold, the pain, the weight. Still, we chase it all till it's too late. Till it's too late, till it's too late, till it's too late, till it's too late, till it's too late.
The basement glow. Cigars burning, vinyl hissing. Let's get into it.
Velvet smoke in the air, leather seats recline. Gold frames on my face, thoughts deeper than rhymes. I used to plot on a come-up, corner dreams in the cold. Now I'm thumbing through hundreds while this record unfolds. Godfather mindset, piano keys in the mist. Life gave me dirt, I turned it into a wrist flick. A toast for the fallen, a prayer for the stress. Still hear whispers from the past when I'm getting dressed. Cruising through the city like a legend reborn. Champagne thoughts in a brainstorm. Low fade sharp, got the game in palm. Where the soul meets hustle, that's where I'm from. Vinyl popping, beat knocking like the feds at the door. My story ain't clean, but it's rich in folklore. Used to skip meals, now it's steak with the crust. They ain't showing love till you covered in dust. I'm talking R&B, echoes, drums hitting like truth. Every bar like a flick from my turbulent youth. Low BPM, but the message run deep. This that vintage mink rap, suede on the beat. See, I ain't never had a silver spoon, but I learned to polish the plastic. Now they calling me classic. Minimal bounce, but the baseline stretch. Wrote this on a stoop with a mild in a sketch. 80s hook on a loop, real smooth like the suits. But my roots still concrete, I'm just changing the boots. This for the ones who ain't fold under pressure. Took the pain, flipped it, now they rhyme under texture. It's that dusty loop glory, luxury in disguise. When I spit, it's like silk in a room full of knives. Cruising through the city like a legend reborn. Champagne thoughts in a brainstorm. Low fade sharp, got the game in palm. Where the soul meets hustle, that's where I'm from.
margins, painted through rhyme.
Listen, graffiti tag dreams on the backs of the trains. Project kids writing pain on invisible panes. I seen angels get clipped in a halo of flames, and OGs lose grip when the game rearranged. Got $1 in a scheme, trying to flip it to hope, where the good die broke and the crooked just cope. Fast money whispers through the veins of the Ave. Shorty 12 with a burner, no father, just a mask. These street scrolls, written in chalk and soul. Every crack on the pavement got a story untold. From stairwells to cell blocks, legends unfold. I document the silence where the truth grows cold. Laundromat sermons, dice games in the church, where the reverend used to hustle in his old Kango merch. Moms praying by the candles, pops ghost in the mist, while the kids learn to hustle before they learn what love is. It's that East Coast echo where the jazz loop feel, where the pain never sleeps and the hunger stay real. Cop the mic, not a 9, trying to speak to the blind. Let my verses light paths through these pages of time. Can't erase what's etched in the concrete veins. Every lyric's like a scar that remembers the names. Legacy's a cipher that we pass like a flame, just trying to leave more than a face in the frame. I was raised where the truth had to sneak through the static, where the rules came coded in a slang automatic. Turn pain into poems, let the bass line cry, while the city wore a mask like a thief in the sky. Knowledge born in the cipher where the sharpest survive, and the realists never flex, they just nod and arrive. I ain't preaching, just reflecting in the booth with a light. A poet from the borough with a map of the fight. These street scrolls, written in chalk and soul. Every crack on the pavement got a story untold. From stairwells to cell blocks, legends unfold. I document the silence where the truth grows cold. Laundromat sermons, dice games in the church. Every crack on the pavement got a story untold. From stairwells to cell blocks, legends unfold. I document the silence where the truth grows cold.
Yeah. One mic, one light bulb swinging over the stove. We wrote truth in the margins. This is that soul food for the corners. Let's get it. In the shadows where the sun don't bless, I saw hope wrapped in hoodies and stress. Fiends dance on the edge of a dream, while the block hums soft like a Marvin theme. Kids with chalk draw murals on the curb, while OGs tell stories without speaking a word. I seen pain in the eyes of the silent few, and found God in the rhythm of the avenue. From the benches to the basements, we craft the truth. Over loops and breaks, we baptize the youth. These street scriptures ain't written in ink, they get carved in your soul every time you blink. Yo, nightfall echoes with dice and debates. Cops lurk like fate at the corner gate. Every cipher was a sermon, a chance to ascend, but the system had a leash, tight grip on my friends. Dreams caught in the crosshair of cold facts. Where the rich sip wine, we spit coded raps. Still I scribbled like prophets, no money, just truth. Trying to resurrect the wisdom they buried in youth.
It ain't just bars, it's testimony. It's bloodlines and baselines, legacy in loop form.
I rose where the echoes of the past still chant, with ghosts in the hallway and roaches that rant. Mama praying in the kitchen with the pots on boil, while I'm writing revolution in the spiral coil. Flow sacred like scripture, blessed in the booth, while the vinyl spins tales of corrupted youth. Got a pen full of pain and a soul that's aged. I was born with the hunger that don't fade with a wage. From the stoop to the stage, I evolved like dawn. Spit bars like psalms till the matrix gone. I ain't here for the chains or applause on beat. I'm the echo in the speakers when your soul feel weak. From the benches to the basements, we craft the truth. Over loops and breaks, we baptize the youth. These street scriptures ain't written in ink, they get carved in your soul every time you blink.
can hear the history in the crackle. Every pop, a moment, let it ride.
Street lights flicker, silhouette in the fog. Eyes low under brims, heart colder than God. Used to scribble my pain on the back of receipts. Now I'm inked in the game, my reflection repeats. No gimmicks, just grit, every beat is a chess move. Suit tailored, but the scars keep me stress-proof. Vintage wine in the glass, ash dropping slow. My verses wear cologne, smooth, bold, and composed. Feeling like a ghost in the night, still alive. Rolling through the city with a whole new mind. Draped in silk while I battle with time. Success tastes better when you come from the grime. Now it's soul on the beat and the blade in the rhyme. That bounce minimal, but the message rich. Every loop like a flick, every line got a glitch. From the staircase ciphers to mahogany halls, I kept it big, Papa Smooth, still breaking the laws. 88 sample chop, this the sound of a plot. When your name hold weight and your morals do not. Tales of the trife over snares that knock. This the quiet storm anthem with the heat on lock.
Some wear gold chains, others wear burdens. I carried both.
It's like I walk through the shadows just to learn how to shine. Now my mind in Dubai while my soul stay in Bed-Stuy. Grew up dodging echoes of the sirens and cries. Now it's echoes of applause every time I slide by. That's evolution, from cold stoops to heat checks. From rhyming for dinner to steak cuts with respect. But I never forgot, not a moment I passed. When the rent was a prayer and the fridge held a pass. Now I write like I'm carving scriptures in vinyl. Each line a cathedral, each beat a revival. 80s R&B in the background floating while the hi-hats hit like my old blocks motion. Kept it G, kept it sharp, never needed to bluff. I speak velvet but the roots still tough. So when I glide through your speakers in a suit or a hoodie, just know the pen been holy even when life was muddy. Feeling like a ghost in the night, still alive.
Rolling through the city with a whole new mind. Draped in silk while I battle with time.
Success tastes better when you come from the grime.
Now it's soul on the beat and the blade in the rhyme. Now it's soul on the beat and the blade in the rhyme.
Yeah. Queensbridge visions, painting the past on a dusty page. Listen close. Yo, I seen the sun hit the bricks of the tenement walls. Mom's praying while her son getting sentenced in halls. The block whispers secrets through the barrels and calls. Will loyalty get tested when the shadows evolve? Corner wisdom from the old heads, dice games and old regs. Puffing on the past, spitting prophecy with bold legs. $20 dreams and $100 struggle. We was taught to shuffle pain, now we hustle through the rubble. Reflections in the glass, the city never sleeps. Stories in the street where the history repeats. From the bridge to the heights to the tales untold. I'm just writing down life in the ink that's cold. Seen a soul turn hollow in the flash of a chrome. Just a product of the system with no place to call home. The preacher said pray, the dealer said play. And I was stuck between the sermons and the echoes of decay. Still I scribble verses in my spiral like a prophet. Trying to find a rhythm in the sirens and the gossip. Knowledge in my pocket, pain in my pen. Every metaphor a window where the light creeps in. Time moves slow when your mind in a cage. Trying to free yourself with every rhyme on a page. Legacy's a ghost, still I chase it in steps. Trying to break the chains on the beats that's left. Now my vision's cinematic, frames carved in the static. Words like brush strokes, vivid, automatic. Raised in the jungle where the concrete bloom. Where the wise move silent and the fools meet doom. I pen life like scriptures in the books they never open. Truth in my cadence, every stanza outspoken. Legacy live on through the verses and tracks. Just a kid from the borough with the world on his back. Reflections in the glass, the city never sleeps. Stories in the street where the history repeats. From the bridge to the heights to the tales untold. I'm just writing down life in the ink that's cold.
Reflections from the mirror, visions off the page. A message tucked in every beat. For those that still listen. Yeah. I seen the hunger in a mother's eyes praying for rent, while her son pitched hope on the same cement. The block raised scholars with no caps or gowns, just dreams boxed in like a cell downtown. I used to write with pain sitting heavy on my tongue. Every bar a confession, every verse was young. Learned to rhyme with the rhythm of the sirens and shade, where the good die young and the crooked get paid. These are pages of a prophet, lines etched in truth, echoes of the corner and the cries of the youth. If these walls could speak, they tell you what we lost, the price of peace, when your soul pays the cost. He's the cost, he's the cost, he's the cost, he's the cost, he's the cost. Yeah. I paint pain in pastels, frame it in verse. Every lyric a relic from a struggle rehearsed. They want bars, I give them bricks from the past, laid deep in a cipher where the futures collapse. Bodega philosophies, chessboard wars, where a king get checked trying to open the doors. I breathe like the city, rough, scarred and wise, with every skyline secret tucked deep in my rhymes. We ain't trying to be perfect, we just trying to be real. A little light in the rubble, a little wisdom in the wind. I seen thrones filled from bottles and bones, young gods fall victim trying to chase what's shown. They say the truth will set you free, but pain will shape the man, and scars don't fade when they carved in the plan. Let's switch. I pen like a prophet, every bar is a sermon. My flow bless mics like preachers in churches burning. What's a verse if it ain't digging into your core? That real boom bap like a cipher on the corner store. Legacy and vinyl, truth in my tempo, scripture through speakers, raw like Lorenzo. A product of the cold, but my flame stayed lit, even when the world said I'd never be. These are pages of a prophet, lines etched in truth, echoes of the corner and the cries of the youth. If these walls could speak, they tell you what we lost, the price of peace, when your soul pays the cost. He's the cost, 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 he's the cost. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are
Street lights flicker like memories. Visions written rhythm. This is testimony through tempo.
I scribble scripture on the back of my train card. Life moving fast, so I pray with a brave heart. Still dodging sirens, mama whispering psalms, trying to keep me calm when the world drop bombs. News flash playing, but the struggle ain't new. Different decades, same pain, different hue. My block got stories that the poets don't write, so I pen them in the booth under low dim lights.
Love midnight tales through the static and dust. Truth rides the beat and the soul we trust. Even when the world feels broken and rough, the rhythm still loves us, the rhythm still loves us.
My words form bricks for the mentally locked. Each verse a key that the system forgot. From a cipher in the park to the steps of despair, we spit hope over snares, breathe truth in the air. City pulse in my chest like an NPC pad, made from pain, from the good and the bad. Crates full of loops and a dream in my grip. Boom back gospel when the needle just skips.
Oh, midnight tales through the static and dust. Truth rides the beat and the soul we trust. Even when the world feels broken and rough, the rhythm still loves us, the rhythm still loves us.
We baptize our trauma in breakbeats, make temples out of corner stores and sermons out of 16 bars. This is our church, this is our healing. Started on the stoop where the OGs preach. Now I'm scrolling through memories just out of reach. Flow tighter than braids on the eve of a fight. Still spit for the ones who ain't sleeping right. Switch it up like the scratch in the DJ's hand. I bounce from smooth soul to that rugged jam. Ain't chasing platinum, I'm building a bridge from yesterday's pain to tomorrow's kids. One mic, one message, one love, one lane. Let the beat be the vessel that carries our name.
Midnight tales through the static and dust. Truth rides the beat and the soul we trust. Even when the world feels broken and rough, the rhythm still loves us, the rhythm still loves us.
y'all back for a second. One loop, one mic, that's all it took. Let's go. Park bench prophets writing rhymes on loose leaf, skipping school for the booth, truth beneath the gold teeth. Graffiti trains roaming like thoughts in my dome, tagging every wall with a vision of home. Elevator broke, we climbed to the sky, where dreams wore Timbs and ambition was high. Had a crew full of thinkers, some fell, some rose. Some got cased up, some chased flows. So rewind that tape, let it play on loop. Through the corners, the pain, decipher truth. Boom bap hearts with the soul of the street, where the drums knock hard and the lyrics speak. I spit scriptures over kick drums and crackle, battle through the static like swords in a shackle. My mind's a warehouse of lines and old breaks, where every scar's a sample and every lost shapes. A young visionary with a hunger for peace, but the belly of the beast never settle for lease. So I pen plots in basements with dreams and beats, trying to climb out the crates where the legends speak. Yeah, we used to dub tapes and pass the gospel. One rhyme, one soul at a time. Still here. Look, they said I couldn't shine without a chain or a Benz, but I glowed through the pen, lit the block through the lens. Seen the realest fall victim to pride or the envy, and the coldest dudes crack when their conscience get heavy. Switch it, now I'm back with the essence, no jewels, just jewels. Dropping gems like the elders on the benches with rules. You either build or destroy, that's the law of the land. So I craft like I'm God with a mic in my hand. Still haunted by the echoes of a past life's trial, but I lace every track with that corner store style. It's more than a verse, it's survival and rhyme. A lifetime in the loop, welcome back to the grind. So, rewind that tape, let it play on loop. Through the corners, the pain, decipher truth. Boom bap hearts with the soul of the street, where the drums knock hard and the lyrics speak. They say time don't wait, but memories linger. I've been writing with a chip pen and a callous finger. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Project benches, dope fiends in the lens. Saw the world through a crack in $1 I couldn't spend. Pavement, preach sermons, silence was loud. Learned to spot pain in the middle of a crowd. Street lights blink, Morse, secrets and code. Grew up where respect ain't taught, it's old. I seen brothers fold, I seen queens evolve. Seen beef start small and never get solved. Gold dust on my fingers from the dreams I chased. Echoes from the block still haunt this space. Tales from the curb carved deep in my face. Still I rise with the rhythm, no time to waste. I was scribbling scriptures in cipher sessions, taught lessons from legends who never had confessions. Every line got pressure, every breath got weight. We speak life or death, the mic determines fate. Corner store convos laced with fate. OG sipping ɪʟʟᴍ, bending the gate. My pen bleeds truth in the minimalist drum. Boom bap in my blood, I'm where the cold wind come. It's more than rhymes, it's what we lost in a fire and found in the lines. The codes they never wrote, the lives between quotes. Yeah, check it. From pissy stairwells to smoke-filled basements, we wrote songs in chalk, dodging ghetto enslavements. The cadence changed when the reaper grew patient, so I spit with precision, no room for complacence. Pain in the kick, soul in the snare. Mom's crying by the window, pop's ghost in the chair. This the type of beat that demand the truth, where bars cut deep like a wisdom tooth. Now I flow different, grown vision, cold rhythm. Tales from the burrow, this ain't no algorithm. The booth's my confessional, pen game celestial. Rhymes too rich for trends, I write professional. Switch lanes, from a train car cipher to rooftop sermons. Flow tight like knots in a block where it's burning. I carry the burden, turn trauma to verses, and still find peace in the heart of these curses. I'm the echo of Jasmine and Malcolm's rage, a Basquiat visions and an open grave. Still I pave with metaphors sprayed on the same walls where my childhood played. Gold dust on my fingers from the dreams I chase. Echoes from the block still haunt this space. Tales from the curb carved deep in my face. Still I rise with the rhythm, no time to waste.
stories carved in brick walls, whispers in alleyways. This is for the ones who still hear them.
Gray skies paint the city like an old mural. Wisdom from the curb, echo deep, sound plural. She said life ain't sweet, it's a bit of perfume. From the cradle to the casket, every block got a tune. Seen a mother light a candle on the sidewalk steps for a son that ain't returned from his last breath. I walk past pain wearing Timbs and fatigue, where dreams get chased but rarely achieved.
We rise from the cracks in the concrete, baby. Trying to find peace where the nights ain't safe. Hold on to love, let the rhythm save me. Through the smoke I still see grace.
Yeah, my city got a pulse like a jazz drum loop, where the corner store stories make the youth regroup. Cops patrol like wolves in a field of sheep, while we plot revolutions that we dream and sleep. From the fire escapes to the booth in the basement, I narrate pain like a poet in placement. Got bars like scars, they don't heal too quick, but I lace each line like a blade in the mist.
We rise from the cracks in the concrete, baby. Trying to find peace where the nights ain't safe. Hold on to love, let the rhythm save me. Through the smoke I still see grace.
These streets don't forget nothing. They echo every laugh, every cry, every footstep. We don't just live here, we survive here. Legends are born from the pavement. I speak for the ones who ain't got no voice, who hustle hard daily but left with no choice. For the father working doubles with his back real sore, and the kid on the train drawing dreams he can't afford. Midnight oil burning notebook like a shrine, writing scriptures in the margins that refuse to align. See, I ain't chasing likes or no digital fame, just trying to leave truth they can't wash from my name. Switch my cadence like the moon does the tide. From slow to rapid fire I adjust and glide. Each word I spit like a fingerprint seal, so even when I'm gone you gon' know what's real.